It's hardly possible to talk about the Smiths without mentioning the words entanglement and scandal. And the most recent scandal occurred at the Oscars when Will Smith felt compelled to slap Chris Rock across the face for making a joke about Jada Pinkett's head. But apparently, this momentary lapse in judgment on Will's part goes way back. Following Jada Pinkett's confession to having been caught entangled with August Alsina in 2020, Will Smith revealed that he's been in several relationships outside marriage in yet another attempt to man up and protect his woman as a real man should. However, this relation has not rubbed well with Jada Pinkett, who became extremely angry, accusing Will of being a hypocrite for having had an affair with Margot Robbie while they were married. This accusation has sparked a new interest in Margot Robbie, who's since been married to her loving husband, Tom Ackerley, for 6 years. So why is the story trending over 9 years ago, still fresh on people's lips, and just as infuriating as it was for Jada Pinkett? Let's find out. Will's alleged fling with Margot Robbie was rumored to have started in 2013, when the two Hollywood stars filming Focus, produced in 2015. They also filmed together in Suicide Squad, produced in 2016. At first, what caught everyone's attention was the compelling chemistry between them on screen. Whether or not Will was happy in his marriage with Jada Pinkett immaterialized, because the love between the two stars was real. It was obvious to everyone that Will was way happier on screen than he was in real life, where, as he recently revealed, he's had to endure humiliation and insults and trudge on with a happy smile. However, the two did not become the talk of the showbiz industry until the scandalous photo was taken, in which both Will and Robbie had their shirts up, goofing around and having fun, more like lovers do or just great friends. I guess it depends on how you look at it. The two sparked further controversial conversations when they were photographed cozying to each other, with Smith's arm wrapped around Robbie's body. A source leaked rumors that Robbie had skipped the Focus wrap party to be with Smith in his trailer. However, to date, both Will and Robbie maintained that their relationship was nothing but platonic. Perhaps the world would have taken Robbie's assurance that nothing was going on between her and Smith as gospel truth if their on-screen relationship was not as fiery as it was. Further fanning the flames was Jada's obvious jealousy toward the pair, which was detected in her subtle warning towards her then 47-year-old husband, who still looked as young as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, not to get entangled with a young beauty who was a whopping 2 decades younger than him. Just as Jada had feared, things got steamy between Robbie and Smith on screen, and it appears that Robbie rather enjoyed their passionate scenes a little too much than she led the world to believe when she disclosed to E! News that she loved Smith's breath. "He's got this lovely breath spray," Robbie said. "It tastes like Christmas. It's like he's just eaten a candy cane." But whether these rumors were true, does Jada Pinkett have the moral right to accuse Will Smith of being a hypocrite? I think not. On the contrary, Will has been nothing but a loving husband and father who moves heaven and earth to make his wife and children happy. That can hardly be said about Jada Pinkett. Her celebrity life has been punctuated by scandal after scandal and strings of known and unknown entanglements that have left her sad and frustrated and dunked her whole family deep in pain and emotional drain. In a video clip recorded in 2019, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith were engaged in a heated exchange about social media and privacy. Jada asked Will how instrumental he thought therapy was in helping him redefine the relationship. And while Will was expressing his feelings about discussing private issues on social media, Jada turned the camera towards her and cut him short, saying, "I'm still dealing with foolishness." This, dear viewer, is clear proof of how toxic narcissistic partners can be. It's therefore no wonder that Will, being a gentleman who loves hard when he decides to love, allows this woman to embarrass him and make a fool over him over and over, while trying to convince the world that he's happy and okay with Jada Pinkett's entanglements and public humiliation because, ironically, he's madly in love with her. This, as Chris Rock revealed, is the highest level of manipulation. At this point, you may wonder, why is Will Smith stuck with Jada? Why is it so hard for him to leave her? It's obvious to everyone that behind that smile after the words "I'm okay" or "we good" is a shuttered soul that has been trodden for so long that one sees no hope or life better than what is at present. Chris Rock helps to solve this mystery by revealing that Jada is a narcissist who's manipulated Will Smith for years since they got married. In a later video, Chris observed that Will Smith seemed to make light of the joke he made about Jada at the Oscars until he turned to his displeased wife and felt a compelling need to stand up, walk up to the stage, and smack the insult right out of Chris's mouth. What really upset netizens is that Jada Pinkett got all defensive afterward, failing to support her gallant husband and publicly condemning him for upholding her honor. Jada continued to make the headlines for more humiliating scandals when August Alsina produced a new song titled "Shake the World," referencing their entanglement. The lyrics, "Well, of course, some shit is bound to happen when you mess with a world favorite," alluded to his extramarital entanglement with the 50-year-old actress revealed in 2020. Alsina later reveals his feelings over the saga. "I heard that I was canceled," the musician on the track sings. "Well, let us not talk about it. The red dot on my back. I became a target. And I'm imperfect but flawless. That's what makes me August." The irritated netizens took to social media to express their disappointment. "If August Alsina do not let this entanglement pass. A curse. That's probably why she doesn't," one user posted. In a morning show on The Breakfast Club in 2020, Alsina expressed his love for the married woman by stating that he'd given himself completely to the relationship for 4 years, and that he sincerely loved Jada Pinkett a lot. His unappreciated honesty further infuriated Will Smith's fans and sympathizers. Jada has cheated on Will Smith on so many occasions. Still, despite the obvious truth about her infidelity, Will has defended Jada Smith, stating that there's never been infidelity between them because they do not have a conventional monogamous marriage, but rather one that allows them freedom based on trust. In an interview with GQ magazine, Will came clean about the nature of their marriage while promoting his memoir titled Will. During the interview, Wesley Lowry noted the actor did not disclose much about Jada Pinkett's misdeed with Alsina, despite Jada's public confirmation of the same. Jada never believed in conventional marriage. Jada had family members that had an unconventional relationship, Will said, defending his wife of 23 years. "So she grew up in a way that was very different than how I grew up. There were significant, endless discussions about what is relational perfection, what's the perfect way to interact as a couple, and for the large part of our relationship, monogamy was what we chose, not thinking of monogamy as the only relational perfection. We've given each other trust and freedom, with the belief that everybody has to find their own way, and marriage for us can't be a prison. And I do not suggest our road for anybody. I do not suggest this road for anybody. But the experiences that the freedoms that we've given one another and the unconditional support, to me, is the highest definition of love," he further added. Well, people love Smith because he's a good actor, but they do not always agree with the things he says or does defending his wife. But perhaps he is right in one thing. The public has a narrative that is impenetrable. Once the public decides something, it's difficult to impossible to dislodge the pictures and ideas and perceptions. Although Will continues to insist that there are numerous interpretations of his relationship with Jada Pinkett from all their episodes of Red Table Talk, netizens still hold that Jada is the notorious one for having had 2 extramarital relationships outside their marriage. And her narcissistic and manipulative nature makes her all the more the villain. So she certainly has no moral ground to accuse Will Smith of being a hypocrite. But that's my take. You're welcome to share your thoughts on what you think about Jada and Will Smith in the comment section below. Do you think Jada deserves Will Smith's love and dedication? Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more juicy stories trending in the entertainment industry. My name is Vanessa. Thanks for watching.